Now, connecting the dots of the coronavirus, the state looking for hundreds of people to help track who a carrier has been in contact with.
CBS 13's Anna Giles is live in Sacramento tonight with more on how contact tracing works exactly and how Sacramento is a step ahead of the rest. Right, Anna?
Yeah, guys, doctors say this is a pretty simple concept. If I tested positive for coronavirus, they would want to talk to my family, they would want to talk to my coworkers and get them tested as well. Sacramento County is way ahead of the curve. They've been tracing coronavirus cases since this all started.
Doctors say this could be Sacramento's big chance, an army of contact tracers to pinpoint the virus's path.
Any new case that we get, we want to snuff it out at its source. And that's what you do with the contact tracers.
These tracers will try to locate every person someone with coronavirus came into contact with, test them, and ask them to quarantine for 14 days. The Sacramento County Health Director says hospitalizations and ICU visits are down, which helps make tracing feasible.
Sacramento has the lowest number of cases per capita of any of the major urban areas in the United States of America.
Governor Newsom wants to increase the few thousand tracers we have in the state to 20,000. Here's what that would look like in Sacramento. According to the county, we have about 35 tracers. And in a matter of weeks, the goal is to increase that to 375.
This is all foundational so that we can more quickly move to modify our stay-at-home order.
Online contact tracer academies start Thursday. It's 20 hours of training and hopefully out in the field next week. Karen White with UCSF is organizing one of these academies. She says the job can be tough because tracers are asking people to do something they probably don't want to do.
It's a lot about the softer skills and really convincing those people that this is the right thing to do and what they need to do to stop the spread of the disease.
It's a job in demand now more than ever. Less than half of counties in California are actively tracing COVID-19 right now.
And of course, Sacramento County is one of the counties that are. Now, this new effort is going to mean there's thousands of jobs to be filled. The governor said he's focused on giving these tracing jobs to state workers who may be out of work right now. However, the sheer demand for these tracers may mean that these positions are opened up to the public.
Who thought that would be a job a couple of months ago? Wow. Anna, thank you. Live in Sacramento.